Hi, my name is Carlos, and this is my presentation on the giraffe. The giraffe is in the kingdom Animalia, where its taxonomic class is Mammalia. Its genus name is Giraffe, and type of species is Giraffe camelopardalis. The giraffe lives in deserts, shrublands, and savannas. It is a herbivore and mainly diets on leaves and woody plants. Giraffes have spots covering their entire body except for the underbellies. Each giraffe has unique patterns and spots. So as you can see in this diagram, this giraffe, all three of these giraffes have extremely different types of patterns. As you can see this one, you can barely see any white, and in this one, it's much smaller spots. They have longer forelegs around there. So the forelegs are back here, and the forelegs are right here, and they're 10% longer than the hind legs. The giraffe's neck can go up to 6 feet long, so as you can see, the giraffe's neck is extremely long, pretty much as tall as an average human. And did you know that the giraffe can move up to speeds of 35 miles an hour or even 56 kilometers an hour? Most giraffes drink water every 2 to 3 days because they get most of their liquids from the leaves and plants they eat. The giraffe's tongue is purple and has a sandpaper type feel. So mass extinction. The giraffe is one of the most loved and looked at species in the world. Over the past 30 years, the decline of the giraffe has plummeted. Many scientists find that the decline of the giraffes is a threatened species now. Over the past 30 years, the giraffe population has declined over 30%. The main reasons and causes is because the population growth is a major reason for the decline of the giraffe. So mainly in Africa, the population is increasing rapidly, and more people need more farmland and also shelters to live, causing the deforestation and less area for the giraffe to live and find food. So in this diagram, you can see where most of the giraffe population is. So this is southern Africa here, and right around here is up around the Sahara. So another large factor for the decline of the population is illegal hunting in Africa, where many people hunt giraffes for the meat and as well as for the pelts. The last factor causing the decline of the giraffe population is civil wars in Africa, where the giraffe get in the crossfire. Overall, the giraffes comes closer to extinction every day because of all these factors above. Through fossil records, the scientists can see the evolutionary history of the giraffe, mainly on how it adapted its long neck. Over millions of years, scientists found that there was two parts of the reasons for the long neck. The first was the neck of the giraffe that grew to reach taller branches, but also stronger for fighting mechanisms. So in this diagram, you see the giraffe from millions of years ago had a lot shorter neck, and through millions of years of pretty much the stretching and the gaining the traits of height, it moved from a lot shorter, as you can see here, to a much taller animal. Second is the elongation of the back of the giraffe from the same reasons to reach higher branches and leaves to grow taller and to also fight other giraffes and predators. The main vertebrae that the scientists found to be influential to the growth of the giraffe was the C3 vertebrae, which is said to have grown around 9 times longer than the width of the original C3 vertebrae. Adaptation and variation. Through the millions of years, the giraffe has grown longer. The tongue of the giraffe has grown a lot longer and changed, and their skin has improved. Those are 3 main types of adaptation and variation. First, the tongue of the giraffe was more soft and easily penetrable by sharp sticks and even thorns. Throughout the years, the giraffe's younger has changed from soft tongue to a more strength tongue, such as this, which feels more like sandpaper and can grip the grip leaves and branches for food much easier. And also, as you can see, the lips are used to grasp onto leaves and branches. The long neck has adapted over millions of years as an essential need for the giraffe. The main two reasons for the growth of the neck is the ability to reach taller branches for food, and the second reason is for strength and ability for the giraffe to defend against predators. The giraffe's skin has improved a lot for blood circulation towards its head, because overall, since the giraffe has grown taller, it's not as easy to get the blood circulation so high as the animal has grown. Also, the last factor that some adaptation is the strong tail to swat away insects around there behind. So, natural selection. The main trait that the giraffe developed through natural selection has the giraffe's neck is used. Okay, the main trait the giraffe developed through natural selection is how the giraffe neck used to be a lot shorter and barely able to reach high branches. Through millions of years, their necks stretched, and the trait was passed on through generations. So sexual selection. Sexual selection is a major factor for the females and males.